Good morning, it is Monday, the start of a fresh week, and I took ibuprofen last night before I went to bed and my back feels a lot better and I slept much better because of it, so I'm very pleased. It's not 110%, but it is definitely much better than it was. So took you into it this morning and I'm going to get coffee made ready for some caffeine. So yeah, nothing much to report really. It was really dark this morning. We've got no nice sunrise. It's just grey and clouds, back to the usual. And let me show you the outside. You can see from, if you can see behind the bin, you can see from that cover how wet and horrible it is. But it's not raining currently. It's actually about 12 degrees, so it's not cold. It's just miserable. So what would you rather have? I'd rather have the cold and the sun and the blue skies rather than the wet, damp, miserable but slightly warmer. I'd rather wrap up and put a nice jumper on, but I know everyone's different, so let me know how you feel about this time of year. Right, get this coffee on. I've got that leftover, I've got that chilli I took out the freezer on Saturday afternoon that needs to be used. It's in the fridge, but really that needs to be used because it's out of the freezer. So although I've got some nice things that I bought in my food shopping, I'm going to have to come up with something for that. I did actually buy some lasagna sauces. Normally I make my own, but I have bought them this time. And I might make it into lasagna. I know Tom's not over fond on that, but I'm just thinking of something easy that I can do fairly quickly. My original plan was to have some chili with some tortilla chips and do dirty tortilla chips, but that's more of a weekend treat, I think, than a staple back on it weekday nice food item. I also made a fresh loaf on Friday, I think it was Friday, and no one touched it because we've been out and about and we've had like breakfast out and things, so I'm hoping it's still fresh. I'll be gutted if it's not. Where's my cups? It's good for my back's better, isn't it? Bending down to get these cups out of this cupboard. Giving you a shocking angle. I think I'm also going to try and get some sort of soft light box for in here so that when I do my sort of cook along kind of cooking content, you get better lighting, because although there's a lot of lights in this kitchen, it still seems very dark. I haven't got all the lights on, which doesn't help. Right. But it's I think it's one of those Amazon Prime Day things coming up. I keep getting adverts when I go into the app. I think it says the 8th and 9th. What date does it say? It's the 7th. So it'll be tomorrow, Wednesday. So I might have a look. The thing is, the things that you really want are never on things like Prime Day, are they? Well, we've got a little brochure. I haven't looked through that yet. Right, where is the Malozio? Oh, there it is. Fancy a Malozio today, my favourite. 2 of those out. I need to find a way of storing these capsules. We used to have like a vase thing. Maybe I need to go back to the vase. Eddie's now moved his pump over here, his beer pump. I'll show you that in a second as well. Which does mean I've got an extra plug socket if I want to have my bread maker out over on this side. I'm unsure. You know, like I said when I got my kitchen done, that I didn't want loads of stuff on the sides because it always looks really cluttered. But then I watch other people that have stuff out and it always looks like quite homely. So I don't know what to do. Right, I'll quickly show you over here. So now I have my sage machine on this side, cafetiers and stuff up on the shelf. These shelves need sorting out. I've got my cookery books. The stuff on the top is just Peloton related, so I need to change that and put that onto this shelf down here. I've got like a bookshelf. But yeah, I've got my 2 coffee machines over here, and then Eddie's moved his beer pump. So this is all kind of drink related. The one thing that's always in the way is this, and this is going to have to move soon because although it fits really well there, it's right in front of the only radiator in here, so that's going to have to be moved. But I've got nowhere to put it because I could put it in my downstairs toilet, but I don't have a plug, so I have to put an extension lead that's right across the front door. So yeah, and now I've got space over here. So he's moved this just to the middle, but actually I could put my bread maker on the end if I want to. Right, get on with doing my coffee, and then I'm going to go and do a bit of my crochet. I think I've done 5 of my squares and I need to do 8, so I've got 3 to do today. Well, I say to do today. I don't have to get them done, but I don't want to fall behind because obviously, like, in a couple of weeks I'm in Lincoln for about 3 or 4 days, although I can take my crochet with me to do in the hotel, it's not an issue. Chloe sent me the details yesterday, and it's a good job we've got a hotel because I think you have to set up at like between 7:30 and 8:30 in the morning, and it would be a couple of hours drive, so it would have took us, we'd have to be leaving at 5:30 in the morning every day, and it doesn't finish till 5, so we'd have been getting back at like 7ish at night, and I'm not all about that life. I don't mind paying for a hotel, I'd rather do that and know that we can finish, go and have something to eat, and then go and chill in our hotel room. So yeah, nothing much to report on. My boss is away again this week. I've got my doctor's appointment tomorrow. But I don't think I've got anything else planned for this week. I might be going to my sister's to crochet on Wednesday evening. She's back tomorrow at some point, I think. So I think it'll probably be a Wednesday night crochet session again. I'm conscious, by the way, that I never showed you through the Christmas mags. If you watched me a few weeks ago, I went to Lidl and I bought some Christmas magazines. But this one, it's been in my bag because, where is it? Looking a bit screwed up. I took it to the hairdressers with me because when she does my hair, when she's got my hair dye and stuff on, I can't actually like see because I can't put my glasses on. So I took it to flick through, look at the pictures. I must admit, this particular magazine, it's the Simply Christmas one, I wasn't overly fussed on, but it might just be that I couldn't read it. Maybe when I've got my glasses on, I might enjoy it more. The other one I haven't opened yet, so I did promise to flick through those. So if I get a chance, I'll do that later. But yeah, coffee's done, so I shall see you when I have breakfast. I'm not hungry at all at the minute. Some days I wake up and I'm ravenous, but today I am not hungry in the slightest. So I won't be eating just yet. And I don't know, I'm probably going to just have something like scrambled egg or dippy eggs, I think, for breakfast today. Right, take my pod out. Oh, must worry, didn't it? Right, I'm going to go and do my crochet. I have got about an hour and 20 minutes before I start work, so I can get a bit done on that. So I shall catch you later. It's 10:15 and I have come downstairs for a cup of tea, and I'm going to have some boiled eggs. So I'm going to get my eggs out if I can without breaking them. I might have to do it bit by bit. And then I'm going to have boiled eggs and toasty soldiers, and I'm going to have a cup of tea. Work is busy. It's really annoying. I'm getting to the end of one part of my audit and they're starting another part, and they've just sent me 118 requests. So I don't quite know how I'm supposed to stay on top of all of this, but never mind. We are positive. We can only work so fast and get so much done. But I'm definitely still taking a break for my boiled eggs. Tom's going to work shortly. Ewan's already at work, so it's going to be quiet in the house. And I'm going to take regular breaks in between to do bits of my crochet, because why not? If I was in the office, I'd be standing around making drinks and talking to people. So I don't have that at home. Just hoping this bread's still fresh. I'm going to put the grill on because I'm going to toast it. I need to get myself a toaster. Right, I'm going to get on and do this, and I shall show you when it's done, hopefully. Here's my boiled eggs and toast. I did overdo the toast a little bit. I basically got distracted by doing something else and then just left it. But I'm sure it'll be okay. I haven't tracked the calories yet. This is the first thing I'm eating today, and I'll track it straight after. And I shall catch you later. It's 2:05, and I've just come off a meeting, so I'm going to go and search for something for lunch. I think I was saving that chilli that I took out the freezer on Saturday to do a lasagna, but I know Tom is not going to want me to make a lasagna out of it because he doesn't like the fact that it's got mushrooms in it. So I kind of think I should just ignore that idea and just use some of it for lunch and just try and use as much as I can at some point. But I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't really fancy chilli and rice. I have got I've got some pitters that probably need eating. Yeah, they're dated yesterday, so they need eating. But do you want a pitta that's filled with chilli? Probably not. What else do I have? I've got salsa and sour cream. I have got those tortilla chips. I might just do the dirty tortilla chips I was going to do for lunch. Where are they though? That's the question. Who's stolen my tortilla chips? Oh, do you know if someone's eating them, I'm going to be really cross. Oh no, they're there. Staring me right in the face. So it might be quite high in calories for my lunch. I mean, I don't know. But I'll have to work it out and let you know. I don't even know what I'm doing for tea actually, come to think of it. I've got food in because obviously I've been food shopping. For these tortilla chips, it's 117 calories for 25 grams. But the chili's fairly low. I need to look back at my recipe builder because I did actually track the recipe when I made it. So if I do that and some sour cream and salsa, it might be okay. Because rice isn't much better, is it? If I have rice, you're talking like 170 calories for rice. So I'm not convinced it's any better. I'm actually opening the back door because I'm actually quite warm. It says it's 16 degrees on my watch, but I was in that meeting and I was getting really like hot under the collar. Right, I'm going to have a decide on what I'm having and I shall keep you posted. So I think I'm just going to have a portion of the chilli. I've found it in my app. It's the one that I recorded as chunky beef chilli. And I've misspelled the word chilli, but never mind. We won't talk about that. And then I'm going to serve it with a handful of tortilla chips, some sour cream and some salsa. And hopefully that'll be quite tasty. It comes in at something like 565 calories, but I know for a fact that I overcounted the calories in the chilli because my recipe said a sixth of the portion. And I know Eddie and I both had a portion, 2 portions each before I put it in the freezer. And Tom had a portion which he didn't enjoy. So I know I got about 8 portions out of it. So I know I've overcounted calories. So I'm not too worried about the fact it said 500 and something because I think it probably will be less than that. But even if it's not, it's fine. I've got enough calories. I can use it for this. It's better to use it for food and not for junk. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm really hungry actually. I've got a bit of a headache again because I think it's hunger headache and concentrating. So once this is ready, I'm going to go and do this and then I'm going to go and try and get a bit more of my crochet done. I've got to get 3 rectangles done today. I've got the middles done for 2. I'm on the 3rd middle and then I've got to add the ribbons and the border. The border I can easily do in front of the TV. It's just quite mindless really because it's just a mixture of either trebles or double crochet in white, so I can get on and do that in front of the TV. I would really like to get on with my knitting. I need to start these mittens that I'm taking with me to in October. It's October now. In about 2.5 weeks, I need to get me and Chloe a pair of mittens done. I need to purchase the pattern and see if I've got the wool. I have seen upstairs, I've got a container on top of my wardrobe that's got wool in, and I can see some baby wool that I bought in Wales when we were on holiday there a year last March. And it was one that discontinued and it looks about the right thickness. I might have a look at that and it's quite nice. And I think I got 5 balls because it was discontinued and that's not enough to make anything else out of. So I might see if I can use it for that. So I'll keep you posted and let you know. I might, even if it's not sport weight, I might do a tension square and see whether the gauge is anywhere near what it said it needs to be for the pattern. And if not, I can always adjust my needle size. So I'm going to have a go at doing that later, I think. So I really want to get these crochet things done so that I can cast on these mittens. And then in between doing the crochet along, I can do the mittens. The mittens could be like sock knitting. So if Eddie's driving in the car, for example, I can sit and do some. Or if I'm waiting somewhere, like at the doctor's, I could take it with me and do some. Anyway, I'm babbling. I need to edit my video that's going up later. So I'm going to do that now whilst I'm getting dinner ready. So, well, lunch. And I shall probably see you in a bit. Eddie's put some washing out and it's actually the sun's shining, blue skies, but I can see some real black clouds coming across. So we need to keep an eye out. I was going to try and go for a walk, but my hips are finally, I think it's the painkillers are helping, but my hips actually aren't too bad at the minute and my back. So I'm inclined to try and do a yoga later instead, perhaps even go on the bike. I didn't do yoga yesterday because I decided that if I got onto the floor to do yoga, chances are I won't be able to get back up again because of my back. So I didn't bother doing it yesterday. I thought, no, just take it as a rest day. It's your body telling you. So that's what I did. But I would like to do something today. I need to get some movement in. Here's my lunch and it comes in at just under 300 calories. I've got the chilli, I've got some reduced fat to mature cheddar, reduced fat sour cream, salsa, and some of the tortilla chips. I've just got 20 grams of those. And Eddie's got the same, he's already taken his. It's 4:10 and I'm still working. I'm searching for invoices, so whilst the computer is searching, I'm taking advantage of doing a bit of crochet because I can't do anything. The computer's just sitting searching and searching for information. So I'm literally just watching it, so I thought I might as well do that. Here, just picking Ewan up from work, and he wants to pop to Lidl, so I'll be going to Lidl yet again. He's on his way to the car now though, so I shall catch you at home when I decide what I'm doing for dinner. Look how dark it is. It's only 7 o'clock and it's pitch black. You can't actually see how dark it is because that lamp is making it look brighter, but it is dark already. Oh, what's that? A slug in my path about to trip me over. Since I saw you last, I've picked Ewan up from work and we popped to Lidl because he wanted to get a few bits. So I have picked up 2 beef lasagnas, which are cheats. I had a bag of beef dripping chips that are actually Ewan's in the freezer. I'm having those. I've kept the wrappers so I can scan them. And I'm not going to really have many chips. I might have a couple maybe because they're nice and chunky, but I'm going to have half a garden salad with Eddie, with mine. So I just didn't feel like cooking anything. My hips are very sore, so I went to Lidl, came back, and then I took Luna for a walk with Eddie around the block. So I have tried to keep active and mobile, but just kind of limit it. So that's where we are. And I'm going to go and sit down now and try and get my rectangles done for my crochet before the next pattern comes out next week. Because then the pattern doesn't come out till about, I think it's about 9:30. So in the morning I've got a bit of time I want to do a bit of baking, and I also want to cast on these mittens for me and Chloe to have for our craft fair thing in October, which is likely to be cold. So lots to do. My jumper's on a bit of a back burner whilst I just do these few bits because I can pick that up whenever. It's a Christmassy jumper really because it's red and that's what I'm aiming to have it for, so I've got plenty of time for that. I would like to work on it, but obviously I'm really keen on doing the crochet along as well. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit and do that. Eddie's offered to take over doing dinner. He's put the chips in for me and put everything into the oven just so I don't have to bend down too much, so he's taken over doing that. I got my freebies from Lidl, by the way. I don't know if you're aware, but as part of their thing, they have this thing where you can climb on a scale. So after so many, I think the first scale was something like a free bakery treat or free something. I'd earned free fruit and I got a whole punnet of plums. I got free yoghurt and it includes loads and loads of things. And I got these. I got a whole pack of split pots and I got a free bakery item because I let you scan the my Lidl card first. For his shopping, he got the free bakery item on his shopping, but it's really good value. I think I'm on £170 now for the month, and when I reach 250 I get 10% off my shopping for the rest of the month, so it's worth me doing it. Ewan scans his shopping, so if he spends £30 and then I spend £30 for popping in, I think today's came to, what did it come to, £26, because I got my freebies and I bought a few other bits, bought some ham and some cheese on Tom's request, 2 6-packs of cans because they've got fruit twist. In fact, no, I think they're 8 packs actually. Yeah, 8 Dr Pepper Zero and 8 fruit twist Fantas, and they were only £3.25 each. And obviously I got my lasagnas, but it all mounts up, so not too bad. I'm going to go and sit down now and do my crochet and rest my very, very sore hips and back, and I shall see you when dinner's out, hopefully. Here's my dinner. So I've got a third of the lasagna, I've got 3 chips. And I've got a salad. You waiting to go over here? It's right, Ewan's waiting to go over to the cupboard, so that's my dinner. Editing Julie here, and realised that I didn't really close the video out because I was recording my food and then Ewan came into the kitchen with no top on. So I stopped my recording and did intend to finish the video off after and completely forgot. Really late editing today, so I apologise for the late upload if you're still watching at this point. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've liked it, pop a like on and all the usual stuff, and I shall see you tomorrow in another video. Take care. Bye.